Hello my isolation buddies, welcome back to Julie and Pierre, episode 9. I am the Julie, this is the Pierre. Thank you for coming around and sitting down and taking the time out of your really busy schedule and your really busy day of losing your absolute mind to sit here and lose your mind with me. That's super sweet of you and I really appreciate it, and I'm happy to have you here. I hope that you slept well last night. I hope that you had a really big nutritious breakfast this morning. I hope you've had 7 cups of coffee like I have, so that we're kind of on, the same kind of level, because I don't think this is going to work if we're not on the same level. So if you haven't had 7 cups of coffee, please just pause this, go and drink 7 cups of coffee, just smash them down, just get it all down all in one go, because I would hate for you to come here on a lower level than what I am on, because nobody wants that. Episode 9, I'm actually losing my mind. It has been over 9 weeks. It's been about 10 weeks that I have not been working and I have not been out of the house for like 15 hours of the day, and it is driving me a little bit crazy. I don't know, man, I just need to feel alive. I have a lot of energy today. I'm just gonna sit here and laugh the whole time. It's gonna be this is gonna be a really good episode because it's just gonna be me to fuckhead for like 20 minutes straight. Okay, I need to breathe and be serious because this is a serious matter. We're making a Linzer Torte today. Yes, I forget that I need to show you things. I've got to show you things. Linzer Torte. Just reading all the history. It was born in the city of Linz, the capital of Upper Austria, that stands on both sides of the Danube. Yeah, cool. So Austria, sweet, we're going to Austria today. Anyway, this is what it looks like. A raspberry tart, a cinnamon shortbread crust that I will show you how to make because we have not made that one before, and it has boiled eggs in it, which is super fucking weird. I don't know, this guy, the Pierre half of this relationship is wacky. It has this lattice effect on the top. It's definitely going to mess with my OCD. It's probably going to mess with your OCD, and I apologize for that in advance because there is no way I'm going to get it perfect, but I will try. And then it's kind of filled with this raspberry jam, compote-y, cooked out raspberry jelly sticky goodness, and I love raspberries in every form. I love fresh raspberries, frozen raspberries, raspberry kisses, you know the one that's like this. Oh, did I just fail so badly at that? And I'm better at it on other people. So I'm very excited for this one. This one actually lost in episode 1 of Julie and Pierre to a chocolate tart. So I can't really be that mad about it because, I mean, did it really stand a chance? Was it a fair battle? I don't really know. But it's come back to retake its crown and its name and bring honor back to its family, and it's gonna do that, and I'm gonna help it, and you're gonna help me, and we're all gonna be here together living our best lives, eating raspberry tart, hopefully not completely stuffing it up, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like do these intricate things when I can't stop moving my hands. So anyway, come along with me, let's do this, let's make this together, let's bake this together, let's enjoy our lives together. Okay, let's do this. I'm all over the place. Yeah, so we're going to start with the dough and the raspberry filling because they both need to sit for about an hour to 2 hours. Yeah, we're going to do all the things. We're going to make a raspberry tart. Let's do it. So for our short crust dough, for our tart, we have in our bowl almond meal, icing sugar, salt, very soft butter, and the yolks of 3 hard-boiled eggs covered in egg yolk. I boiled them last night. He's had to boil them for like 10 minutes, so they're like rock hard boiled. I left them in the fridge overnight, deshelled them today, ate the whites because I'm a protein fiend and no protein goes wasted in this household. Yeah, so we're going to soften all of this down together, and then over here we have plain flour, cinnamon, a fair bit of cinnamon and baking powder, and we're going to add that to that once that is nice and soft. Mix it all together, form a dough, smack it in the fridge and let it rest before we use it. Yay! Scraped down the sides and made sure it was really nice and well mixed through, super soft. All I can literally smell is egg. I just fucking smell egg. But anyway, once we've gotten to this stage and it's all super nice and soft and mixed through together, we will add the flour. And then just mix it on like a low to medium speed until it's just combined. You really don't want to overwork this because it'll just be tough and gross. So literally just until combined. Then make him into a ball and put him in a bowl. That took me 5 goes to say that properly. It's kind of sticky, soft, not super sticky, but soft. And then we're going to let him rest for a good hour, hour and a half, so that he can do his job properly. Glad wrap him first and then put him in the fridge. Don't put him in the fridge like this because you'll dry him out and we don't want that. Glad wrap the bowl and the ball. Glad wrap the whole situation. Good. And for the raspberry filling that goes inside the tart, we've got raspberries. Now I bought frozen raspberries because there is no way in hell she's buying 500 grams of fresh raspberries. You can absolutely get stuffed if you think that I'm going to buy 500 grams of fresh raspberries. Hell to the no. Put them in the saucepan. I'm going to let them thaw a little bit before I cook them. But otherwise, like, no, I'm not buying fresh raspberries. No freaking way. I mean, if you want to, if you're rich, please buy fresh raspberries. Probably be better, but not here, not in this kitchen. No, thank you, no. I've also put a vanilla bean in there. That is not on the recipe, but I just thought it might add something to it. Then we need a lemon. We need the juice of this lemon and sugar. So I'm going to give these a couple of minutes to thaw, and then I'm going to put them on the stove like this, just to kind of start to melt them down. Then we're going to add the sugar. We're going to cook that out for a good 3 to 5 minutes, and then we're going to add the lemon juice at the end, and then we're going to let that cool as well. So I'm making this straight after the dough, and then I'm going to let them both cool completely for the same amount of time. Yeah. Yes. Yay. Raspberries. Woo. Woo. Just make sure that you put it on just a low to medium heat to begin with. They will catch and burn quite easily if you smack them up too high, and just keep moving them so that the ones on the bottom aren't getting much hotter than the ones on the top, just to keep it nice and consistent. Beauty. When the raspberries are all cooked down, I've just gone through and like broken them up with the spoon. I'm going to add our sugar. Give it a good stir through. We want to bring that to the boil and cook it out for like a good 3 to 5 minutes. Make sure that as it's boiling, you give it a stir every so often, because the sugars will stick to the bottom and will burn. So don't just smack it on high heat and then go and, I don't know, watch a movie or something. Just be present, watch it, stir it, love it, tell it it's beautiful. You know, the normal gist, what we're here for, what we do every time. The love, put the love, you know, love it. And thick, and your kitchen looks like there's been a fucking massacre. We will add our lemon juice and stir that through off the heat. Stir that lemon juice through. Take your vanilla bean out if you did it. Oof. Hot as fuck. And then transfer your delicious, luscious red mixture into another bowl. And we're going to put him in the fridge for about an hour as well, just to completely cool. Okay, so once your dough has been resting for about an hour or so, you want to kind of pull it back out of the bowl and you want to just kind of mish it back together. Yes, mish is the word I'm going to use. And like, I'm really unsure about this whole fucking boiled egg yolk. Sweetie, we got lumps of egg yolk in this and I don't know if that's right. I'm going to say that's not right. Ugh. And I don't know, just pick those out because that's disgusting. I'm going to lightly flour the bench. And it's just like how we do any other tart. You just want to roll it out. Make sure it is clearly bigger than your tart ring and cut around it. Keep your excess stuff. You're gonna need that for the top part. Very loosely roll it up over your rolling pin. Nutshell. Drop it down. Beauty. And then just the same way that we did the last one, so work around. Get that nice 90-degree angle, so get it right into the edges, right into the corner. Trim off your excess. This one is a bit thicker than the other ones because we're going to be latticing over the top, we want something for that lattice to grab onto. So the fact that this is a bit thicker is totally fine. I'm going to let that rest in the fridge for about half an hour. And while we do that, we will cut our lattice stuff and yeah, Bob's your uncle. Okay, and so for your lattice, just roll it out your scrappy bits again. And then you want it to be longer or bigger than your tart because you'd rather have excess of this so you can just trim it off rather than it not actually making it. And then just cut it however big or thick you want it to be. Like it a little bit thinner, a little bit more dainty, like a lady. So I'm going to do that. I want to let these rest in the fridge as well. So put them onto like a tray or a chopping board so that they can rest like that, because if you try to kind of lattice them while they're this fucking soft, they're going to just kind of break and crack and stuff. So let them rest in the fridge as well, just like you're letting the dough in the tart shell rest, and then we will lattice them all together. All right, your tart has been sitting in the fridge. Your raspberry mix is completely cooled. You're going to put your raspberry mix into that. I love how it's just formed such a beautiful skin. Give it a stir first. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Beautiful, messy, delicious. Oh, that tastes so good. Okay, then the latticing. So this is going to be very fun and very, very awkward. I've seen people who will lattice over here and then cut it to the round, pick the whole thing up and set it on. But that's not who I am as a person. So I'm going to build it on there. So I'm just going to do it how I normally do it. I'm going to start right in the middle. I can't even tell you how many pies I've latticed in my life. I'm going to do them all this way. So you don't really want to completely, so you just kind of, I'm just laying them. I'm not pressing them on anything just yet because I'm going to have to pick them up and play with them in a second. And then we're going to go the other way. So over and under, over and under, like that. Now you can touch that one down. Over, whoop, it broke, that's fine, that's fine. We won't panic. Totally cool. Okay, beautiful. All right, look, it's there. So just use your thumb and press and cut
off so that you're pressing it into it and you're cutting it off. This little guy over here drowned, so we're just gonna treat him with a little bit more tender love. In no way straight. I told you, I warned you, I pre-warned you about the OCD situation. It's there. Yeah. Yep, killing my OCD. It is absolutely killing my OCD. So all the while this is happening, you are preheating your oven to 170 degrees. Just thought I'd throw that in there. You want to glaze the top. This is just an egg yolk, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of water just to thin it out. And you just want to get a pastry brush and just glaze the tops where all the dough is. Because the filling is red, like, try not to touch the filling. But I mean, fuck, I can't talk. Look at the mess. Look at this part. So I'm just gonna go around the edge of the crust as well. Put it in the oven for about half an hour and completely cook it. So yeah, beautiful. I mean, just ignore that part. Beautiful. Oh my God, it's perfect. I also made my initials out of the extra dough because I'm an absolute bloody narcissist and I need to make every single thing about me. So boom. Okay, it's bubbling, it's gorgeous, it's golden brown, it looks delicious, it smells even more delicious. Let him completely cool before we do anything. Patience is a virtue here, people. I'm not very good at that, as we all know, but I'm gonna do my best, so woo. So I'm a little bit nervous. I might need a spoon. Definitely needs a spoon. Damn. Yeah, that is. That is raspberry. Whew. Okay, I know what it needs. It needs a little bit of cream. You know, we love, you know, a pitcher of cream. I'm just gonna drown it in it. Okay, alright, that's enough. Right. Calm down. And just before you do ask, yes, I do always have a teapot full of cream lying around just for these occasions. Yeah, cream, 100%. Yeah. I mean, the shortbread is really good, like, melts in your mouth. And the cinnamon, right, I'm really happy that it's not that sweet because the sweetness and the tartness of that raspberry was crazy. Like, the raspberry is like insane. Like, it's raspberry, that is for sure. The dough is like soft, melts in your mouth, buttery, nutty, spicy, like cinnamony. Yeah. I'm just gonna casually get some more cream. Really good. Yeah. I really like this one. Yeah. Like, intense. Just, I think you could easily make this like mixed berry, or you can make it literally, I think, any berry that you want to do, but I'm really happy about doing it raspberry. But I think mixed berry could work really well as well. I think it's a little bit soft because I'm obviously not very patient, so it was the very center is soft, whereas the outside is much more set. So I think if I had left it a little bit longer, it would have set a lot more, but I have no patience, so I'm just gonna eat it when it's soft and warm, a little bit warm anyway. Definitely get some cream, preferably from a teapot. I mean, I don't know how else you eat cream. Full cream. You could probably have it with ice cream. Double cream would work really well. The canned whipped cream. Like, we've been through this before. If you eat white cream with anything, you are a psychopath. So
don't use light cream, use heavy cream. We're not here to get skinny. I'm actually a little bit worried when the gyms open back up, because I'm a little worried at how much like weight I've put on because of this. Like, you know, it's only once a week, and I get that, and you only see me eating this much of something, but trust when I tell you I'm eating about 4 times the amount that you see me eat. So she's getting comfy. That's a future Julie problem. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't care about that right now. Really good. Yeah, another good one. Can easily take it around to anybody's house now that we can all have people over for dinner and stuff. So I will put all of the ingredients down below so that you can make it yourself. And then if you want to, I don't know, tell me about it, show me it, bring me some, I would love that. That would be so cute. I don't know if you can tell, we're at about, I'm thinking we're like about 3 weeks, maybe 6 weeks of food baby growth. Sometimes I can feel it kicking. Like you might like tell me, Julie, that's just your literal intestines digesting, or like it's gurgling because you keep feeding it shit intense sweet baked goods. But I think you're lying. I think it's a baby kicking for sure. Thank you for coming along to episode 9 of Julie and Pierre. It was great to have you here. It was amazing to see you again. I had missed you terribly, so now that I've got my cup filled again, I am good to go for the rest of the week. Subscribe to the channel if you would like to be a part of this journey with me and come along and watch me every single week. Hit the bell for notifications. I upload every single Friday. If you would like to be an even more influential part of this journey, head to my Instagram, which is @sweetpastrycheflife. I will put it somewhere. Every single Monday I put up 2 options of which I need your help deciding, in which I create. You vote for what you want to see. I make it. I film me making it. I film me eating it. I film me potentially destroying it. I have never made any of these things before. Most of the time these recipes are vastly different to how I've ever made them. I am a pastry chef, but I am in a home kitchen baking my life away. But it is very, very cold here in Queensland. I think the other day it actually reached like 13 degrees and I honestly thought I was gonna die. I have not been that cold like ever. Like, you don't even know what cold is until you live in Queensland and it drops to 13 degrees. Like, everyone was outside wearing their snow gear. I was as well. So it's really cold here, so I'm putting a layer of blubber on for my own protection and nothing else, and I don't care about it at all. You guys are the real OGs and I appreciate you more than you know. See you next week. I love you. I miss you. You especially.